trying to do our snack tasting, and the dog. The dog is not letting us. Toasty. Hello. Okay, so now it's finally working. And we're now doing a little episode on Guatemalan snacks, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. But while we're having our Guatemalan snacks, we're also going to have something to drink. Something also from Guatemala, I believe.
Yeah, it's true.
Have you tried it before?
Yes. I've tried CUBATA, but in other flavors.
And which flavor do you have?
So in my hand, I have guarana.
And mine is piña colada.
Yep.
So let's try these flavors out. I'm just gonna tie this here. Not good enough. Yeah. Should be able to capture the crunchiness and the opening of this thing here. Right, watch out. You move the table a bit. There we go. So this is a piña colada one, and it has, I think, 5% alcohol. So it's like a beer.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I don't like this.
Not really like a piña colada. I mean, you have the piña colada taste, but it's not like a full piña colada.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, the CUBATA is with rum. It's with white rum normally. And the guarana one tastes like Red Bull, basically. Because Red Bull also has guarana inside.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you taste the Red Bull.
This is much better, the piña colada one.
Yeah.
Right? It's a Red Bull.
It's not that nice. Yeah.
But this one is nice. I like it.
Okay, we can switch. But today we have a episode on Guatemalan snacks. You saw us just buy all of these snacks in Antigua. Now we're in Guatemala City, and we're gonna try all of these snacks that we bought. So if you take a look down below, we have all of the snacks that we just bought, and we're gonna try them out. Oops. There we go. Which one do we start with?
So, most of the brands are Tortrix brand. You see it here? This is a very Guatemalan brand. So we have, let's show them which flavors do we have, right?
Okay.
So we have Tortrix with beans flavors. Then we have chili pepper Tortrix, so spicy. Then we have elote asado, this one. Apparently this one is new and my mom wanted me to try them, so that's why I bought them today. And you didn't see it on the other video. Then more picante, because Artus loves spicy. Then we have salsa criolla, which is basically tomato sauce.
Very spicy chileros Tortrix.
Chileros is a Guatemalan word in a Guatemalan slang, so it's like cool. Means cool. Then we also have CHAPIMIX, like a mix of a lot of stuff. Chapin is Guatemalan, basically.
And the fried plantain, super popular.
And then from non-Tortrix brands, we have Chichanorrones CRIOLLOS. Yum, yum, yum. Then we have Rancheritos. And of course, Tortillitas from Senioriales brand. And this is not Guatemalan, but artists wanted to try it. And the famous Takis, but in blue flavor. And obviously color. These ones.
All right, so let's start.
So basically, I already have tried all of them, but Artus hasn't. So let's see his reactions. So first,
Correction. I do not believe that Laura has tried the spicy ones.
Yeah, I have.
She doesn't like spicy. But Laura says she will try the spicy ones this time.
Yeah, for sure.
She's gonna try it.
So the first one would be the beans ones. They look like this. Like little tacos. Let's see.
All right. I hope you can hear the crunch. This is very good. It does taste like frijoles. Yeah. This is basically the frijol right there. What's cool is they write the price on the package, 2 quetzals, so they can't scam you. They have to sell it to you for 2 quetzals, which is approximately 25 euro cents, so
Yeah.
a quarter of a euro.
But normally in like these tiendas, these little stores, local stores, they sell them more expensive. So
Yeah?
they
Okay.
can scam you.
I mean, all of this was super cheap.
Yeah, like all of this was 34 quetzales. Which
So
is
4
like
euros.
4 euros. So from 0 to 10,
I would say, well, it's hard because it's the first one, but I like it. It does have a light taste of the frijoles, which I like. It doesn't have a sugary taste. It's quite plain, so you don't get sick of the taste too quickly. I would say let's start with a healthy 7.5. I would almost give it an 8, but let's start with a 7.5 so that I have some room for the other stuff.
okay, good. 7.5. Let's go to the next one.
Take something that you think I don't like or like the least, knowing my taste. So I like spicy, first of all.
Maybe you want like this one. Salsa de tomate. So they look very similar to the other ones, like taquitos, opla. But instead of the like that, no, it doesn't work. Anyway,
All right.
instead of the black color, it has red color.
You're right. It is worse than the other one.
Yeah.
The taste is very lack of taste, I would say, or very, very mild. And I don't even know what is salsa criolla. Is that the stuff you put to make a?
Like for example, yesterday we had breakfast with eggs, and they had a tomato sauce on the side.
Okay. No, this is good. I'll give it a 6. Yeah, I would give it a 6. But I like the fact that it's not too overwhelming in its taste. Yeah, so you can. This is also something you can eat a lot of without getting sick of the taste. Yeah, but 6 or 6.5.
Okay.
So, I want to try a spicy thing. This Chileros Tortrix TACOS. Purple packaging. Looks a lot redder on the inside. And let's see if it's actually spicy.
It looks very spicy though. I don't know if you can see it. But according to your face, it is spicy. You like them?
It's more limey. It's more limey. Like the first taste is lime. The first taste. And it has a spicy aftertaste, but it's not that spicy at all.
For me, it's spicy.
It's good. I don't know where to place it, you know? I would give it a...
Higher than 7.5, probably.
I don't know.
Wow,
That's-
someone like the beans ones.
Yeah, the beans one was good. I would say the same score.
7.5.
Yeah,
Wow. Okay.
it's good.
For Artus, for something that is spicy, compared to something that is with bean,
But it's not that spicy. It's not
for
that
me
spicy.
it's really spicy.
What about this one?
Rancheritos.
Rancheritos. Never tried it. Never seen it before. It's also... What? It's also not something that Laura ever brings from Guatemala.
But then
No,
I
true.
love. And are good.
Is my mouth overwhelmed with the taste of the other ones?
I don't know. Maybe you should drink something. But I
did.
like them.
I did. So far, it's the one I like the least.
What?
I would give it a 5. Yeah. So the Tortrix brand is definitely winning right now versus the Fillers brand. Right? So the first 3 were from Tortrix, and this one is from Fillers. So Tortrix is in the lead.
Okay. Let's try the Chichanorrones CRIOLLOS. I think
So I'm
Artus
clearing my mouth.
will be Artus' favorite ones.
I like chicharron.
Okay. Normally you eat them like with tortillas, you know? Look like this.
I mean, they're always such a fascinating snack to look at. It's basically, so recap, it's boiled pig skin. Yeah?
Fried.
Fried pig skin. Extremely crunchy. Cheers. And always so addictive.
With some lime, some salt, some tortillas. Perfect snack.
I mean, probably the unhealthiest snack, but so far the winning snack. 8 out of 10.
Hey. Okay. Interesting.
But you cannot eat too many. This is a different thing versus the other one so far. This, at least for me, I can't eat too many. Like if you eat a couple, you cannot keep eating them because your mouth gets overwhelmed with the fattiness, I guess, or the
Yeah.
friedness. Yeah.
And the saltiness as well.
Yeah.
So, 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10 in the lead.
Good.
And then we have the frijol one, tied with the spicy Tortrix.
Yeah. Okay, which one do you want to try next?
So let's already bring in. So Fillers was from where? Is Fillers from Guatemala?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. So you have the Guatemalan ones, and let's go with the Mexican Takis. Takis is Mexican?
Yeah.
Yeah. These are a worldwide phenomenon, right? Even in Austria, they sell them now. So somehow they've managed to market. Oh my God, you can't even see that stuff, can you?
Yeah.
I mean, that stuff looks like it's not meant to be eaten.
Radioactive. Oh my goodness.
I mean, Laura, you're a nutritionist. What do you think about when you see something that looks neon blue?
This is 100% only natural. And if you would like to see the bag, it's like...
I mean, let's not look at what is used to make these things, because I'm sure there are a lot of ingredients that are illegal in many countries.
Yeah. Okay, let's
Cheers.
see.
Sabor intenso al siguiente nivel.
No.
Blue heat. To be honest, I've heard a lot about the Takis and that they're very spicy. Again,
I don't know.
disappointingly unspicy.
Unspicy?
Yeah.
For me, were too spicy.
And they have the same limey taste in the beginning. So it seems like a lot of these spicy snacks, they add a lot of lime first. Yeah, your mouth gets more limed up than spicied up.
What I don't understand, what's the difference between the purple bag with the blue bag? For me, they taste the same. I mean, obviously the color, but other than that, what?
I mean, the more you eat, the more you feel it.
Yeah.
I think it's good though. Overall, it's good. If you want something spicy, we're next to a big road here. But if you want something spicy, this is a good option, as is the spicy Tortrix. This one is probably somewhat spicier. I will give it a 8 as well. Yeah, tied with the, what was the other one?
Chicharrón.
Chicharrón, yeah. I'll give it an 8 tied with a chicharrón.
Okay.
This one.
Let's try something not spicy.
Ah, okay. Right, we have to cleanse our palates.
Basically, these plataninas, that's how we call them in Guatemala. Normally you find them, like we bought them in these little markets or these little shops, right? But you can also find them like with vendors on the streets while you're in the traffic, you know, and then you're in the light waiting for you to pass. Yeah.
Yeah, like a traffic light. At the traffic lights, there's a bunch of people walking between the cars selling stuff or doing shows with machetes and fire and stuff. Lots of Venezuelans actually here in Guatemala that are going up to the US. They stop here on the streets. Wow, look at that. That looks beautiful.
Okay.
And to be honest, it's a bit unfair. I haven't tried it yet, but I really love these things. These things are natural and they always taste great. So it's a bit unfair right now.
I started.
I hope they're good, you know, because I've tried these before and they're very good.
They're very different
Yeah,
than the ones that you've tried.
they're very different than the ones that I've tried from you. The ones you give me are much better.
Yeah, they're more processed.
These are healthier. You can tell that these are made by people, not by a factory.
Yeah, no brand, nothing. Less salty, thicker. You can still taste a bit of the plantain flavor, like the natural.
You can taste the naturalness. I actually think that these are also a thing, like 1 or 2 that I've already mentioned. This is a thing you can keep eating.
Not get full.
Not feel like, ooh, I don't want to eat this anymore. I like this stuff. Plantain snacks in Central America, probably among the best snacks you can have. Even though I prefer the taste of the ones that are more processed, only because there's more salt, right? Only because there's more salt, just like the other ones. I will give this one an 8.5. So right now, this is the winner.
It's winning.
Yeah. But I was a bit surprised when I first tasted it by how natural it tasted, like plantain. Yeah.
So you have the opportunity to buy one of those. Please get yourself a good treatment. But normally also, I can see that there in the bottom, there's not much salt. Normally you can also find bags like that with more salt, but these are not that salty.
And in general, there's no place with fresher bananas or plantains than in Central America. You know where the term banana republics comes from. It's because bananas came from these Central American republics. This is where they make banana. This is where your banana across the world is coming from Guatemala and from other Central American countries. So it's very, very fresh, and everyone has it in their backyard.
Yep. Let's try this CHAPIMIX de todito. It means everything. So why? Because you have 4 different, here you can see on top, 4 different snacks in one bag. So you have barbacoa, the barbecue taste, twist, cheese flavor, tacos with salsa criolla, the ones that we already tried, and grujitos. It's like a bit spicy.
So there's 2 that we haven't tasted before, right?
3.
3, okay. So
And
I will skip the salsa criolla because that was the one that I gave the worst score on so far.
And the bag looks like this from inside, so you can see different shapes. So this is the barbacoa one.
Okay. You too?
Cheers.
Cheers. Pretty good, yeah? That's the taste I was expecting from this one. Somehow, when I saw this, and I saw this little cowboy hat here, I thought this was gonna be the barbecue tasting one.
Nope.
No. It's good, yeah?
Score.
It's good. Score 7. 7.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Grujitos.
This one was the
Spicy.
spicy.
Are
Okay.
not that spicy though, but yeah.
Not a big fan. I don't like these chips that are more air than something to bite on. I would give them a 4, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, are airy. These are the twist with cheese flavor.
Also airy.
No. They're
Well, it
not
looks airy.
But they're not airy. They're fried.
You're right. The texture is quite different. Yeah, generally not a big cheese fan. You know, as a lactose intolerant person, I love cheese, but
Not in chips.
yeah, not really in chips. I think it's better than the last one, but I'll still have to give it like a 5. Yeah. Yeah.
5?
Yeah. What would you give it? Obviously more.
6.5.
6.
I'm curious about this one. I haven't tried yet. So let's go for it.
So what is it? What is it supposed to be?
So, Tortrix again with sabor elote asado.
That means grilled corn,
Corn.
grilled maize.
Which maize, grilled maize, very typical on the street in Guatemala. It's a street food and it's amazing. You eat it like with lime and salt and amazing. And they look like
I mean, they look very good. There's something about the Tortrix that are shaped in this way,
Yeah.
you know, which we haven't had so far, but something about the ones that are shaped in this way that I always like the taste.
Oh my god. I'm eating an elote asado on the street.
Is that what it tastes like?
I mean, obviously very similar, but wow. 10 out of 10.
She's right. There is the grilled corn
Yeah.
taste.
10 out of 10.
I'm not so used to the grilled corn taste as she is, so it takes me a bit of time to find it. But yeah, it's very good. It's again one that you can keep eating because it's a mild taste, so it's not too overwhelming. And it doesn't feel too salty at all.
Perfect. perfect.
Neither is it very limey, even though they clearly show they put lime on it, but it's not overwhelmingly limey.
The maize flavor wins.
It's good.
Overall. Come on.
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10?
Yeah.
What are you saying?
It's very good. Very good.
10 out of 10 for me.
Laura, if something is not a 10 out of 10, it's a 0 out of 10 for Laura. For me, an 8 out of 10 is a very, very good score.
No. Sad. Okay. We have 3 left. And the 3 are spicy.
Okay. So
your
which one do you
favorite
want to
ones.
start with?
Go with tortillitas. Those are not Tortrix brand.
Okay. So again, a non-Tortrix brand, a non-Guatemalan brand, or is it a Guatemalan
It's
brand?
a Guatemalan brand. Senioriales is the brand.
Okay. True.
But I'm already can say that you won't like them because are airy puffy
Okay.
chips.
The guy in the shop said that this was one of the ones, the Senioriales, Senioriales are one of the more popular snacks.
I like the plain ones. I really like the plain ones.
Okay, cheers.
Are good.
Yeah, they're better than expected. I
I always have tried the, as I said, the normal brand or the normal ones, the blue bag, and this is the first time I tried this with spicy.
It's like a more fluffy version of these chips. It's
Definitely.
the same look.
No, it's not the same.
No, they look similar,
No.
like little shells. Yeah, a shell shape.
How can you? It's not the same.
They're good. I actually really like them.
Right? I like this one.
Again, very limey. I think it's a Latin American thing. Lime on everything, right? But it's good. This is the most spicy version, as you can see there. This is a hard one, to be honest. It's a hard one.
9.
I think it's an 8.5.
Oi.
I think it's an 8.5.
Okay.
So the Seniorial, I did not expect it. It's my first time to try a Seniorial chip. This specific one, the purple Seniorial chip, 8.5, currently in the lead, I think, right?
With the chicharrones.
Okay, also an 8.5? Okay. So we got,
With the plantain.
no, I think chicharron and plantain were on 8.
Okay. Yeah, we will do a recap and probably you there watching this video, you will know.
Yeah, you will
Which
know
score?
what score I actually gave.
Okay, let's try again Tortrix, but twist. It's like the same.
Which was the one I
shape.
didn't like.
It's with the same shape as this one with the cheese flavor, but now with chiltepe, which should be very spicy.
Chiltepe is actually a chili which comes from Guatemala or is very common in Guatemala at least. I'm not sure about the two, but it's definitely a chili that everyone in Guatemala grows. Many grow it in their gardens. You see the chiltepe sauces everywhere. It's one of the most popular chilies in this country.
Okay, cheers. The limey flavor again.
Yeah. Strong liminess.
Lol.
And maybe my mouth has been chilied up too much by the Seniorial. But I don't taste any chili.
No, it's more limey than chili.
Right? And if she doesn't taste it, then there is no spiciness
I mean,
at all.
I do feel the spiciness in my mouth, but it's not that predominant as in the other bags.
Right, you see, I don't have the instant need to grab another one like I had with the Seniorial, or the banana, or the corn one. I think it's okay. I think it should be advertised more as a limey chip than a spicy chip, to be honest. So it's, if I was wanting to buy something spicy, this is false advertisement actually in a way.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But it's funny. Wait. It's funny that here in the back of the bags, you can see like a tip of how you can eat the chips. So basically, if you can see it here, I don't know if you can see it, but it says that you should eat it with a tortilla, a flour tortilla. Put on the flour tortilla some cream cheese, then some frijoles, so beans, and then you should add them. You should roll them, and then on top you should put these chips on top of that, so it's crunchy. But I will put it inside, not on outside.
Yeah. So a big thing about all of these, I mean, she's saying that now about this one. I'm just picking up the last one. It also has similar instructions. Generally, you can assume that in Guatemala, all of these chips are marketing themselves to be included into meals. So lunch, dinner, which is crazy, let's say, from a European perspective, because chips don't belong for lunch or dinner, they're snacks. Here, there is not really that distinction, right?
Yeah. You accompany it with some sandwich, pizza, or something.
Exactly.
For example, this one, it's funny because it says that you should cut a piece of bread in half, like a type of baguette, then add your favorite sauces, then add lettuce, cheese, and ham, and put these chips so you can create this type of sandwich that you can see. So it's funny.
Yeah, and for the last one, is this one a spicy Tortrix, the red one? And this one is supposed to be with hackfleisch, right? What do you call hackfleisch in English? Ground beef.
Ground beef, yeah.
Yeah, put some cheese on it and pico de gallo. Put it in a tortilla, a wheat tortilla with cheese. Roll it up. And now put your Tortrix. So actually you have a rolled, so imagine a rolled up wheat
burrito.
tortilla. Yeah, like a burrito. And then you drop some of this at the part that you're gonna eat. You drop it on top of that and you eat it with that crunch, right? Let's try the last one here. The shape that I like.
Oh, are together.
Let me show you guys the shape.
The same as always. Here. It's not spicy. At the end, but not that much. Right?
Trying to find the spice. It has more of an elote taste.
Well,
And it
the
is
chips are-
elote. It is actually elote. There's a sign of an elote here. That's why.
because the chips are corn based,
Well, I didn't know that.
are fried.
I didn't know that it was corn.
All the Tortrix are corn.
Didn't know that. So, no spiciness, but has a good taste. And I would give this a 7.5 or a 7.5, yeah. even though it doesn't have the spiciness that I'm looking for as a spicy eating person, but I just like these, specifically this type of Tortrix.
So the winners are, I guess, chicharrón.
Yes, chicharrón. Must have when you come to Guatemala. Get a chicharrón bag. Yeah, just try it out.
Or better, fresh chicharrones. And then tortillas.
Wait. I prefer actually the chipped chicharrón than the fresh chicharrón. Me.
I prefer the more natural chicharrones. And then tortitas.
Senioriales.
Senioriales tortitas se llama.
Yep.
Are your best
This was the best score. But if you would give me the choice between these plus the platanito, like if I was in a shop and I would have the choice between these three, I know I gave this one the highest score, but unless I was looking specifically for something spicy, this is the one that I would buy the most times, because you're not always looking for something spicy. This is actually the one that I would buy the most, right? If I'm looking for something spicy, out of all the ones we had today, this is the one that I would buy easily, yeah? And then chicharrón. This is also more of a craving, right? You suddenly get this, I need to eat a chicharrón right now, yeah? Again, for me, it's not something you can eat all the time. You can get sick of it if you eat too much. So overall, even though this is an 8.0, this is a 8.5, and this is an 8.0, this is the one I would buy the most.
Woohoo!
And you?
Well, it's easy. This one. As I said, I never have tried before. My first time, because it's pretty new. And it really tastes amazing. Like if you're craving for an elote loco, no, elote asado.
Elote loco.
Elote loco. Elote asado on the street, but you're not like willing to go to a elote asado stand, then you just can grab one bag of this and then your craving is solved. Really good.
All right.
So, what did you think about in general about Guatemalan chips?
They're good actually. In general,
Right?
I like them. Laura brings them to Europe quite often, and I think I eat most of them normally. Yeah.
Lit.
So I think that says enough about what I think about chips. In general, I'm not a chips guy. I don't buy chips.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
When do I buy
Pretzels.
chips?
Pretzels.
Okay, but that's not chips. That's cookies.
Okay.
Pretzels are not chips. That's something different.
Pretzel sticks.
Right. I like salty.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like them a lot. I think they're very good, and I can definitely recommend that you should try some of these chips when you come to visit
Yeah.
to Guatemala.
We have a lot of variety. We don't have only 3 flavors in different presentations, but as you can see, we have a lot. And this is just one small part of what you can find in a supermarket if you're craving for chips. So if you like this part, comment below for a part 2. Subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Ciao, ciao.